党的18大以来，截至今年4月底，全国纪检监察机关共立案审查调查438.8万件，470.9万人，查处违反中央8项规定精神问题72.3万起，给予党纪动务处分是64.4万人。
中共每到7·1或中纪委全会的政治节点，都会晒出所谓的反腐成绩单，然而被讥讽是围着粪坑打苍蝇。
中国的这个腐败呢，实际上呢，就是根源就在于一党垄断权力，这是它的真正的制度根源。但是呢，如果不涉及这个，等于就是反腐，不从制度上去反腐，就等于是这个围着这个粪坑啊打苍蝇，越打越多。
与此同时，7月1号，中共党刊《求是》最新一期中刊出习近平今年1月11号在学习6中全会精神研讨班上的长篇讲话，一些内容是首次曝光。习近平表示，对高级干部握有决策权表示忧心，如果成为某些利益集团的代言人，后果将十分严重，并说要对在党内搞政治团伙的人毫不手软，坚决查处。
必须清醒看到，腐败这个党执政的最大风险仍然存在，存量还未清底，增量仍有发生。
去年1月22号，习近平在19届中纪委5次全会上说，腐败仍然是中共最大威胁。隔天，新华社发表解读文章表示，政治腐败是最大的腐败，一些腐败分子妄图窃取党和国家权力。对此，时政观察人士王友群当时在大纪元撰文表示，官媒是直言有人想搞政变夺习近平的权。2013年，习近平执政初期，周永康涉嫌发动政变，后来计划败露被逮捕。随后，习近平开始了轰轰烈烈的反腐败运动。但王友群表示，习近平查办大量腐败分子，却绕过了周永康和腐败分子的最终后台前中共党魁江泽民和前中共政治局常委曾庆红。而习不抓捕江曾及其徒子徒孙，就绝不会让习过一天好日子。新唐人记者韩飞综合报道。
A video posted on Weibo shows a thoroughly wet man rescued from the water. He is sitting paralyzed on the ground, gasping for his breath. People around try to comfort him. Take a break, no rush, you are safe now. Lee comes from Zhengzhou. He's trying to recall this nearly drowned experience. On the night of June 29th, he went to the Yellow River to check the water condition. As he approached the river's edge, he slipped and plunged into the turbulent water. He says that his mind went blank. After falling, he swam for about a minute or two, then ran out of energy. He suddenly remembered a man lying on the water on his back so that water didn't cover his nose and mouth. He adjusted his posture, laid flat on the water, and was carried downstream. He drifted for 6 kilometers before being rescued by a night fisherman. The rescuer, Du, says he and others were fishing by the river and suddenly heard someone shouting for help. They ran for about 500 or 600 meters and saw a person rushing downstream, swept away by the river. As Lee was rushing, they started running. They spotted a poplar tree next to him. They quickly broke a branch and used it to catch him. Du said that it is a miracle that this man could survive. Currently, Lee has an infection in his lungs due to choking water. His neck and waist are in pain, however, there are no life-threatening signs. A netizen commented that he admires him because he could remain calm in such a dangerous situation. Another expressed his astonishment. Lee could endure 6 kilometers such a long drift. Some say lying flat could save your life when falling into water. Lee says bluntly after the rescue, "I won't go to the river until I die."
An Australian professor said that since Hong Kong's return to the motherland 25 years ago, it's been a golden era for Hong Kong's development. Quentin A. Parker has stayed in Hong Kong for more than 7 years.
Well, I love Hong Kong. I love the city. I love the people. It's an exciting, vibrant, multicultural metropolis. Which has many attractive features. There is a large expat community of many international people. It was very much going gangbusters in terms of investment and in terms of opportunities and excitement and the vibrancy of the place was just astonishing to me. I've never been anywhere like it, and I thought this was amazing.
From 1997 to 2021, Hong Kong's GDP grew from 1.37 trillion Hong Kong dollars to 2.86 trillion Hong Kong dollars. Parker said he was also impressed with Hong Kong's development over the past 25 years.
Since 1997, you look at our universities back then, you look at our universities now, and the universities now are far, far stronger. They're far more globally important. They're ranked much higher. Now, this is astonishing, and it's not just the universities. You look at infrastructure, you look at the MTR, incredible system. So I think, post-1997 has been, it's like a golden era of Hong Kong development, I would say. If you look at it, look at the finance, the money, the infrastructure, the tertiary education outputs, and all of this is just, and all against the backdrop of a regulatory framework which has been world's best and secure, and secured by, the independent judiciary and a regulatory framework that is absolutely solid. So I think this is what gives our external investors confidence in the city of Hong Kong.
Parker says the development of the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau Greater Bay Area offers tremendous opportunities. He says he's confident that Hong Kong will become a leader for space, investment, and development in the future.
Once things with the mainland become more and more interconnected, there's no reason why people can't work in Hong Kong and live in Shenzhen. It's just part of the Greater Bay Area with all these interconnected cities in the future. We're talking about the northern metropolis here in Hong Kong as well as an exemplar of a modern, green, connected, smart city. And I think that's something that has my tremendous support as well. So, there's tremendous opportunities there for our young people. We have all the people and the talent, and Hong Kong could become a leader for space investment and development because it has the right kind of infrastructure in terms of, investment infrastructure and AI, and fintech infrastructure that you need for data that comes from all these satellites. So I think there's a tremendous opportunity there for Hong Kong to grasp.
On June 29th evening, Bank of Nanjing suddenly announced that Lin Jingran, the bank's executive and president, resigned due to work requirements. Lin has only held the position for 2 years. Shortly after Lin's step-down, the 16th Nanjing Municipal People's Congress appointed Deng Jiyi as the deputy mayor of the Nanjing Municipal People's Government on June 30th. According to the Nanjing Municipal Government's official website, one of Deng's responsibilities is to assist in managing the Bank of Nanjing. Although the Bank of Nanjing said in an interview that the leadership change hadn't affected the bank's operation, the bank's stock price has shown the opposite. It fell sharply on June 30th, hitting the daily limit and closing down 6.46%. On July 1st, the stock price continued the downtrend with limited recovery, closing down 1.25% at 10.29 yuan per share. Following the leadership change, the bank once again drew public attention on July 1st with a new announcement. The announcement said that due to the long service life and serious wear and tear of the seal of Bank of Nanjing Co., Ltd., it decided to replace the seal. It said that the new seal has been registered with the Nanjing Public Security Bureau for the record. The original seal was invalidated and destroyed on the same day. Before the Bank of Nanjing, there had been no bank-changing seal case reported. Regarding the Bank of Nanjing's recent incidents, some netizens commented that the bank's loophole is huge, exposing the bank's debt structure. Accordingly, 40% of the debt is invested in real estate, while emerging industries take up 50% of investments. They further claimed that many commercial banks in China are, in fact, the local government's pockets. They claimed these banks used reserves to pay for local bonds. Meanwhile, Sina reported that the Bank of Nanjing was under a debt crisis of $15 billion and other problems. The bank rejected the information, claiming that it was just rumors and that its business was still in operation as usual. However, regardless of the bank's explanation, netizens keep discussing the bank's case, becoming a hot search on Weibo. Some even suggest others stay away from all assets related to the Bank of Nanjing. Previously, Apollo reported that more than 300 depositors of Henan rural banks gathered to protest in front of the Henan Supervision Bureau at 5 a.m. on June 25th. They were demanding access to their savings since Henan rural banks have suspended all cash withdrawals from April 18th. It is estimated that more than 400,000 depositors across the country cannot withdraw their money, with a total amount of more than $6 billion involved.
درس لپاره دومره وزګارېږم نه چې درس وایم په ټیم درس ته نه شم رسېدی کور کې فلحال هغه نه لرم زه نور مشر څوک نه لرم زه خپله مشر یم
او برکت الله تنها د یو برکت الله نه ده د اشغال نتیجه دا وه د اشغالګرو د امریکایانو د اشغال نتیجه نو دقه وه چې په زرګونو برکت الله غوندې په لغمان کې په زرګونو خل نور هم دغسې یتیمان شوي دي کورونه یې وران شوي دي
ډیر خوشحال شوم سبا یې ډېرو ستونزو سره مخ وم اوس مې والي صاحب محترم ومې کته دیدن ته یم خوشحال شلم دا نغده کومک یې راسره وکړ دې ته خدای پاک ورته زه به له خیره سره مکتب ته هم دوام ورکړم مدرسې ته هم دوام وکړم